All right, welcome to Strasburg Indian football. Sorry, not baseball. Football here at Winter Field. Indians just came out on the field. We're getting ready to kick off here in approximately about 8-9 minutes here. Strasburg Indians playing the Wiggins Tigers.
All right. Good to be with you again, partner.
Yeah, great to be with you again. You got a few duties today, right? Coaching and announcing.
Yeah. So at the halftime, the little guys, 8 and 9-year-old tackle football.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna break away here for the national anthem.
So proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right. That was a nice rendition of that. I hope you all online heard that. That was very good. So yeah, we're about 6.5 away from the Tigers and the Indians at Winterfield here in Strasburg.
Again, before we get started here, I'd like to thank our red and black sponsors. If you or your business are interested in becoming a sponsor, please contact strasburgboosterclub@gmail.com. Thanks to our sponsors of Strasburg Veterinary Clinic, owned and operated by Dr. Reed Hanks, your hometown veterinary clinic. Strasburg Vet Clinic is a full-service mixed animal practice that has served the I-70 corridor for over 75 years. Located at 56-151 East Colfax Avenue in Strasburg. Look East Realty is your local expert in buying and selling homes and vacant land, always friendly, smiling, and ready to help in a no-pressure atmosphere, so you get the best deal and the right deal. Call now for a free home evaluation, 303-726-7779. Meet Tanya and see why Look East Realty is not just the best at negotiating a real estate deal, but making your deal a positive experience. Blue Halo Homes are proud red sponsors. Together we can find a solution for your next home. Call 303-457-1181. Go Indians. TBK Bank will be cheering on the Strasburg Indians this season. TBK Bank is committed to the people and businesses of Strasburg. TBK Bank is SSB, member FDIC. 2020 Eye Venue. 2020 Eye Venue's friendly and knowledgeable staff are able to care for all your eye care needs, as well as a fun and stylish selection of frames. Located at 1506 Main in Strasburg, give them a call to schedule your appointment at 720-405-2020. Black sponsors, Living Spring Vet Clinic is always a great day at Living Springs Veterinary Care with affordable health and chiropractic care, specializing in pets, horses, livestock, and exotics with full services, medical and surgical, as well as grooming, daycare, and boarding, mobile, and emergency care available. Call 303-644-3337. Western Hardware, Strasburg local hardware store since 1972. Open 7 days a week for all your home improvement needs. Call 303-622-4414. Action Signs and Graphics of Strasburg is your one-stop shop for custom lit signs, routed signs, dimensional signs, screen printing, embroidery, custom vehicle graphics, vinyl and mesh banners, flutter flags, pole flags, and decals. Since 2006, Action Signs and Graphics has been serving the I-70 corridor and metro area. Their 4,000 square foot shop has all the equipment to produce all your sign and graphic needs. Call 303-622-4007 or email actionsigngraphics@yahoo.com. Emily Birch Properties. Birch Properties are proud red sponsors of the Strasburg High School Booster Club and Strasburg Athletics. Birch Properties is a full-service real estate agent helping clients buy and sell home and land. Give them a call at 303-941-8631. Also, the John Mundell Scholarship for Scholar Athletes in memory of Coach John Mundell. This scholarship will be awarded to 1 to 2 graduating seniors at Strasburg High School. If you would like to make a contribution, see the Forever Indians Facebook page or contact 303-622-9211, extension 896. So again, thank you to our sponsors for making this possible and bringing this live to you.
Yeah, you know, there's another sponsor that I think is supposed to be on there. Some lady named Dana.
Oh, yeah.
At Weller Insurance.
Yeah.
She was like, you need to ask about that.
Yeah, I will make a note of that and ask. I will ask either Mandy Lasecki or Carla Hemphill.
Sounds good. Well, here we go. The Indians got the ball teed, getting set to kick it off. Indians kicking off to the left on your screen. The Tigers will be moving from left to right. Kick is away. Valencia sends it downfield. It's fielded at about the 10-yard line. And down he goes. That was Omar Perez on the carry there. The return, he gets about, I don't know, we'll say about 5 yards out of that deal. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers from their own. I don't know where they're going to spot this at yet. So from their own 18-yard line is where they'll start. Game just kicked off, so we got a fresh set of 4 here. There's first possession. Quarterback is Cole Kerr. He's under center here. 2 backs and a T behind him. Here's a snap, inside give, right off a tackle. That'll be good for about 3 yards, we'll call it. So what's the read here, Jeremy? What do we got? Is there any dynamic players this week?
You know, I haven't really spent a lot of time talking to the coaches this week. I've been busy myself coaching middle school football, so usually the day before I talked to Coach Ross, and I was not able to do that. But I do know the size of Wiggins is big. They did play them last year, so they are in a sense familiar.
Yeah, big physical team. Another inside give right off a guard. That was stuffed right at the line. Egan Stevens on the tackle there.
I do know they like to double up their backs and try to run, you know, that dive plays.
That was good for a 2-yard loss, so that'll bring a 3rd and about 9, almost 10 for the Tigers here in their first possession. They're going to come out 3 spread to the near side. 1 back behind Cole Kerr there, under center.
So looks like Wiggins did a little. Looks like Wiggins did a little film study there.
Yeah.
Going 3 wide. You know, last week we saw that.
We saw that same set.
Yeah. Yeah.
Over and over and over.
Yeah, and Holyoke seemed to be successful with that last week. So obviously their film study showed that, you know, there was a vulnerability there. So.
Yeah. So that'll be an encroachment on the Indians. That'll give Wiggins, pardon me, a free 5 yards there. Same set here. Rolls out to his right, passes away, incomplete. That was Velasco there, Austin Velasco on the defense. So that'll give a 4th down. See what Wiggins going to do here. So it'll be 4th and 5 for the Tigers.
Another good crowd out here tonight, filling up the stands.
Yeah.
Of course, Wiggins' side there is full. Not too far up I-76 there. So
They tend to travel well. Goes pooch punt. And that'll go out, looks like at about the 40.
48, 49, somewhere.
Whoa. That's a really bad spot,
Yeah,
actually.
not quite generous. But
So Strasburg will take over on their own 48-yard line after that punt. That looked like that was about 5 yards short of where he, based on the trajectory of the ball, where it went out.
yeah. I still have yet to understand how they mark that.
Well, usually.
I know there's a science to it.
Yeah, usually there's a guy directly behind the kick, and the guy on the sideline walks down, and so the guy that's directly behind the kick tells him when to stop where he sees it went out on that same line. So. All right, so first play for the Indians results in about a 2-yard loss, yard loss we'll call it. Caleb Hart on the carry there to the far side. So that'll bring up second and call it 11 for the Indians. You know, Wiggins does have some pretty good size. You can see in the middle and up front there. Those are some big kids.
Yeah.
So last week we saw Strasburg control the trenches. You know, I mean, they had control of both defensive and offensive lines. So it'll be interesting to see how this battle tonight works itself out. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
There's Tommy the Train. Says, nope, I'm going to keep going. And he does a pretty good job there. That's a gain of about 10. That'll bring up third and a very short one for the Indians. Number 61, Pepper Rusher, was the tackler for the Tigers. So 9:15 to go here in the first quarter. Third down for the Indians, a very short one. Ball now is on Wiggins' 43-yard line. So,
yeah, one thing last week the Indians really did a good job is controlling the clock.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so you can kind of see that again now.
Methodical.
Yeah.
Back to passes, Landon Martin. Has a man to the far side. That's Austin Velasco on the reception. That'll be good for an Indians first down. Looks like a gain of about 17, 18 yards on that one there. Nice catch by Velasco. So ball now is on the Wiggins 25-yard line. First and 10 for the Indians. 8:30 to go here in the first. Landon Martin in the shotgun. Marrero behind him. Marrero gets the ball up the gut. Works, rumbles, bumbles, stumbles, as Chris Berman used to say.
Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
That was good for about 6 yards. That'll bring up second and 3, so good for 7 yards there. Strasburg inside the 20. Ball on the 18. Here's the snap. Give to Marrero on the motion to this side. That'll get snuffed out at the line there.
Looks like he is going to get a gain, maybe a 1 to 2 yards.
So it'll bring up another third and 1, a very short one for the Indians. Ball now on the 16-yard line.
Pick up a 2 on the play, third down Indians. Ball to Wiggins 15-yard line.
All right, Landon's going to go up under center. He's got Thomas Devlin behind him. Slot man is Caleb Hart. He's in motion to the top side. Devlin into the inside. That'll be good for an Indians first down. Keep going, Tom. Push. There it is. Hard run right there by Thomas Devlin. That'll put them in the red zone inside the 5. Looks like they're at about the 3-yard line.
Pick up a 12 on the play, first and goal Indians.
Good hard run there by Devlin. Again, we talked about it last week. He gets a hit, keeps those legs churning, and does not go down very easily.
He does not go down very easily. You got to gang tackle that guy if you want to get him down.
Well, and even gang tackling we saw last week. 11 guys were on him, and he's still pulling.
Still carrying him.
Yeah, so.
All right, here's the give inside to Zach Marrero. Is he going to get there? That's good for an Indians touchdown.
Was that a carry of 4? I didn't see where they spotted.
No,
that.
they were at about the 3-yard line
Okay.
there, so call it 3. Here goes Mr. Automatic, Julian Valencia in for the point after attempt. Here's the snap. Kick is up, and kick is good. So that'll make it 7-0 Indians. 6:33 to go here in the first quarter. That was an impressive drive. Very methodical. They clearly want to work inside. You know, they ran inside almost every time, actually, with the exception of 2 or 3 plays. So the inside attack is something that they've obviously keyed on. They've got some film that's telling them that's where we need to be.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And I think, you know, with the size, you know, generally sometimes you don't get a lot of speed with bigger size. You know, and so far we've seen Strasburg try to run outside and get outside on those, you know, sweep plays, and push on that left side. So
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes throughout the game.
Well, one thing that I can tell already is that defensively for the Tigers versus Holyoke last week, their outside players seem to have a lot of speed.
Yeah,
Significantly more than I saw last week.
for sure.
So Strasburg's got it teed up, getting ready to kick here. 6:30 to go in the first quarter. Valencia with the kick. Kick is away.
A wobbly end over end kick there.
Yeah, it was. That'll be fielded by Trey Hua. Had a little bit of room, but Thomas Devlin was there to make the tackle. He does it all, folks. Runs inside, runs outside, runs over people, runs through people, tackles, does it all.
He is definitely not scared to put his nose in there.
He's not scared to mix it up, that's for sure.
No. One of those guys you want on the field at all phases of football, you know, offense,
yeah.
defense, special teams, because he can definitely make a play.
Yep. So the Tigers will take over on their own 34-yard line. Interesting set here. 3 backs in the backfield. Cole Kerr in the shot. They're going to run off the far side tackle. Carry there by number, who was that? Was that
22.
22? That was Jorge Mendez on the carry. That'll get them pretty much right back to the line of scrimmage. No gain at all right there.
So it looks like out for the Indians on defense, Bergstrom and Hart at the corner, Turner Marrero at the safety, and so we got Devlin and Rushman in at linebacker.
Wow, another really interesting set here. Okay, they're going to break out 2 to the near side, 1 man in the slot, none to the top, actually. They're big set on the left side. He's out to pass, rolls to his right, sets his feet, delivers the ball downfield. Nice pass, but it's going to overshoot his intended target, who was number 1, Omar Perez. That kid can spin it, huh?
Yeah.
That was a nice pass. Yeah. Very nice pass. Just overthrew him. He was open.
Oh yeah, he was wide. He was open.
You put it on him. That's a big play.
He threw that ball from where he stood to where it landed was about 55 yards, and he overthrew him by 5 yards. So
Yeah.
good strong arm there.
Absolutely. All right, so that'll be 3rd and 10 for the Tigers. Ball's at their own 24-yard line. Cole Kerr under center this time. Here's a snap. He's going to roll to his left. Delivers over the middle. Somehow wow. Did he catch that? Are they going to call it a catch, or are they saying that was on the ground? They're going to call that a catch, aren't they?
Looks like it.
Wow. That was a great snag by Trey Fasiki. Sorry if I've mispronounced that. Throw was behind him. He stopped and came back and somehow caught that. That didn't look like a catch to me.
Yeah, I can't see it here on the replay, but back is towards us. And he kind of dives away from us, so I could not tell. But
All right, so that'll be a first down for Wiggins. 5 minutes to go here in the first. They're at their 47-yard line. Kerr back in the shotgun. It's a keeper all the way. That'll be a gain of about 5 yards.
Carried by number 9, Cole Kerr.
You know, we didn't see a lot of that last week from Holyoke. I think we saw 1 or 2 keepers by, was it Sprague?
Sprague, yep.
Sprague, yeah. And we didn't see a lot of that last week, and I think I know why. Because Strasburg is really physical in the front.
Yeah.
They're not as big, but they are really
Yeah.
physical.
Yeah.
So here we go, this interesting set again. It's like 3, I don't even know what you call that. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah.
3 backs, 2 to the left of Kerr, 1 to the right. That'll be a false start.
I think we're going to get a false start there.
Yeah, we should, right?
Yeah, on that, looks like tight end or left guard on that left side of the formation there. Yeah, so that will be the call, false start on Wiggins. So that'll back him up 5.
12 starts the call against the Tigers. With penalty, ball be placed on the Wiggins 46-yard line. Second down.
So that was their first penalty of the night. 4 minutes to go here. They'll have a 2nd and 11. So Kerr under center, 2 backs in the I formation behind him. Here's a snap. Oh, little confusion there. That play was busted right away. Yeah, tries to get rid of the pass. Almost somehow makes a completion to Omar Perez, and that was blown right from the start. Running back turned around.
Yeah.
Ran right to the quarterback.
And then on the throw, you got 2 receivers running into each other
Yeah.
with the ball. And
Busted play. So that'll be 3rd and 11 for the Tigers.
so I would anticipate here getting a little pressure from the linebackers on this, and that line getting up in there, pressuring inside.
Kerr under center. He's back to pass. He's got pressure on the near
Stevens.
side. Steps up in the pocket. Good play by Zach Marrero right there to knock that away. That looked like a pretty good pass.
Yeah. Nice coverage there by Marrero to come up and get behind that and knock it away.
Yeah. He read that well
Yeah.
because he was open.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was open, and Marrero made the play. Forces the incompletion. That'll bring up a 4th down for the Tigers. They're going to punt it away here, it looks like, unless they get crazy at midfield, which has happened before. Here's the snap.
Little rugby kick, looking for that opening.
Yep, there it is. Zach on the reception, makes 1-man miss. Makes 2-man miss, slips out of bounds there. It looks like he's going to be at about the 28, 29-yard line. 28-yard line, we'll call it. So that'll be another first down for the Indians. Their 2nd possession coming up now. 3 minutes and 28 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Ball on the Strasburg 28-yard line.
Of course, all these guys getting back to school this week.
Yeah, finally, right?
Yeah. Still some things going on in the building and stuff, but good to have the students back.
Oh, yeah. Zach Marrero off the far side. That looks like a gain of about 4 yards. So that'll be 2nd and 6 for the Indians. So from their own 32-yard line.
Ball on the Strasburg 32-yard line.
All right, your wides to the near side are Hayden Turner and Caleb Hart. Marrero and Devlin in the backfield. Pass out to Hart. Can't make a man miss. He's going to get stopped for little or no gain. Forward progress is going to yield him, looks like about 2 maybe.
Yeah.
2 or 3
Looks
yards,
like
so
3.
3-yard gain.
Tackle on the play by number 3, Trey Hua.
Yeah, the tackle was by number 3
Ball on the Strasburg
for them, who is Trey Hua. Actually made a good play there, because that's one of those quick hitters like that you can miss real fast, and before you know it, a guy's 60 yards down the field.
Yeah. course, that first drive with Strasburg, you know, they had six carries and 1 pass on those. So
We got a flag down. Thomas Devlin, though, look at just, God, he runs so hard.
Yeah.
So depending on the call here, this could be negated. I think it probably will be.
Probably backside holding there.
Yep. That would be my guess.
That's one of those frustrating ones as a coach. The play's not even to your side and you're holding.
Right? Just force him out enough to give him a foot or two.
Yeah. You know, you look at the guy and go, what are you doing?
So that will be against the Indians. That'll be a 10-yard holding penalty. So their first penalty of the night, you know, last week, game 1, we saw quite a few penalties from the Indians, which is really uncharacteristic of a Coach Brown team, right? Yeah. I mean, he's all about discipline and playing the game the right way. And so to see that last week was a bit of a change. So the first one tonight here as a 10-yarder. Oh, a reverse. They snuffed it out from the.
Wiggins doing a good job there, staying home.
Yeah, they did.
Back on the play by number 9, Cole Kerr. Loss of 7 on the play.
So that's a loss of 10 yards for the Indians. They're going to have to punt this away. Julian Valencia is in right now. Here's a snap. Kick is up. Kick is away.
Nice, good high kick there.
Yeah,
Gonna
absolutely.
Get a favorable roll there.
Yeah, put him on the 45.5-yard line-ish.
Looks like they're going to round up to 46 there.
Down at the Wiggins 46-yard line by Hayden Turner. First and 10 Tigers. Ball on their own 46-yard line.
See, I wonder why they do that. Round up. You know, what if later on that 6 inches matters, or that 1.5 foot, whatever it is, matters? Yeah. It's interesting.
I bet the Rams would have liked to round up.
I bet you're right. I bet you're right.
Or was it no, I think it was the Titans, right?
The Titans. Yeah.
Against the Rams.
Yeah. It was the Titans. I knew what you were saying.
Yeah. I got it right.
All right, Wiggins, inside give right there. Good change of direction. That's number 30, Julio Flores.
The defensive line is getting a good push, but you know, that big line of Wiggins is just, I mean, they're hard to move. So, you know, Al Dickens up there, you know, getting a good push, but he just can't quite get through.
Yeah. Those are some big kids over there.
Yeah.
I mean, really sizable young men.
Yeah.
So it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Tigers. They're on their own 49-yard line now. There's that weird set. I'm going to look this up at halftime so I know what it is. Inside give to number 30. That's Julio Flores again. Makes a nice read, cuts it outside, you know, chipping away, right? Chipping away, that's what they're doing here. So that'll be a gain of about 4 yards.
Al Dickens loses his helmet there on the play, so he's got to come out real quick. So Ian Ross will come in for Alex Dickens.
So that'll be the end of the first quarter here, 7-0 in favor of your Indians. That probably came at the right time.
I think so.
You know, a couple of hard-nosed run plays right up between the tackles, or at the tackle, I should say.
Yeah.
That Julio Flores made a couple of good reads on, but I think that came at a good time at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, don't let me forget.
Okay.
Before this quarter ends, I got to be down there walking in with these boys for these 8- and 9-year-olds. If you guys want some entertainment, and by entertainment I mean really sloppy football, kids just having a good time, watch the halftime. It'll be good.
Yeah. Is Cooper playing?
He is playing. Yeah, that was quite the debate this year, whether it was going to be flag again or tackle, but he was not having anything but tackle. So
all right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of those things, you know, you as a parent with all the, you know, the head head injuries and concussion conversation. You know, all the data that keeps coming out and the long-term effects of that. You obviously want to protect your children.
Absolutely.
But, you also don't want to keep them from enjoying things and learning and, becoming better at something.
Yeah,
so.
Very true. Very true. All right, so we'll start the second quarter here. It's 3rd and about 3 for the Tigers from the 47-yard lines. The Indians' 47-yard line. There's that strange set again. That's a keeper all the way. Kerr on the keeper. He's probably going to get a first down. It's going to be close. We're right there on this line, so
it looks like one of those backers is kind of their lead block, and then depending on the gap, they're handing that ball off to either left or right side running back. So looks like it might be one of those read pass deals, RPO kind of.
Yep.
Wildcat hybrid things,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's definitely a read-based offense, no doubt about that. I've seen the outside guy flank a couple of times. Hasn't thrown it out there yet, so that'll be first down for the Tigers. 11:30 to go here in the second quarter. Here's the snap to Kerr. That's a give. Man, that is a big kid.
Yeah. Flores is a hard runner.
Julio Flores is a big guy.
Yeah.
He's thick. You can tell just looking at him. He's a pretty thick kid. Second down for the Tigers. Another give to Flores. He gets, wow, it looked like he was stopped there, and he still managed to get a couple of yards there after that. Zach Marrero on that tackle. So it'll bring up another 3rd down for the Tigers. Looks like about 6 yards, so it'll be 3rd and 6 from the 39-yard line, the Indians' 39-yard line. 10:20 to go here in the first half.
The defense has gone to that 4-point stance, and it's a way that they talked about trying to be quicker off the line. But I think in this instance, they're doing that, but they're not getting.
Kerr back to pass, has a man. Nothing there, overthrows him a little bit. Omar Perez is begging for the flag there, but it looked like he slowed up just before the ball got there to make it look like there was contact. So no flag on the play. That'll bring up 4th down. My guess is they're probably going for it here.
Yeah. I think that's a good area of the field. On a 3rd down, you're 3rd and short. You're expecting them to run, and, that's not a bad play call right there, I think.
No, not at all. All right, so it's 4th and 5 for the Tigers. Still on their 39-yard line.
Well, I think that size, as I was saying before, I think that size of their offense with that 4-point stance of our defense, their offensive line, I've seen it a couple times. They're just grabbing them by the back and keeping them down.
Oh, yeah.
So
Tigers want to talk about it here.
Yeah.
They took a timeout.
Yeah.
Took a timeout. So the clock has stopped at 9:55 to go in the first half. Indians lead right now 7-0.
Again, thanks to our sponsors who make this broadcast possible. Strasburg Veterinary Clinic, owned and operated by Dr. Reed Hanks, your hometown veterinary clinic. Strasburg Vet Clinic is a full-service mixed animal practice that has served the I-70 corridor for over 75 years. Located at 56151 East Colfax Avenue in Strasburg. Look East Realty is your local expert in buying and selling homes and vacant land. Always friendly, smiling, and ready to help in a no-pressure atmosphere so you get the best deal and the right deal. Call now for a free home evaluation, 303-726-7779. Meet Tanya and see why Look East Realty is not just the best at negotiating a real estate deal, but making your deal a positive experience.
All right, we'll come out of the timeout here now. 4th and 5 for the Tigers from the 39-yard line. We've got a man in motion. It's going to be in the gut. Read option handoff. He's stretching. He's working.
Be short.
He's going to be short.
2 yards.
That's going to be a big stop for the Indians. Egan Stevens on the tackle. So the Indians are going to take over on downs here after that. That's a big stop.
Yeah.
In that area of the field at this part of the game right now where we're at, that's a huge stop.
Yeah. Looks like Al Dickens there comes up a little slow off the play and kind of limping there, so we'll keep an eye on that.
Absolutely. All right, 1st and 10 for the Indians from the 36-yard line. Landon Martin under center. Hand off to Caleb Hart around the corner to the near side. He's got a seam. Oh, they just closed on him just in time.
First positive yards for Hart there.
Yeah, tackle there was by Jason Lausberg. It looked like he had a seam that was about to open up right there, and Jason Lausberg, number 4 for the Tigers, just closed really, really well, took the right angle, and made the play.
So, of course, the previous 2 carries by Hart resulted in negative yards, so that'll bring him back to even.
Hey, incremental progress, right?
Yeah.
All right, Landon Martin into shotgun. Here's a snap. It's an inside give to Zach Marrero. That'll be good for an Indians first down. Gain of about 4 there.
Carry by number 8, Zach Marrero. Picked up a 3 on the play.
So it'll be first down for the Tribe. 9:30 to go here in the first half.
1st and 10 Indians.
Indians approaching midfield. Ball's on the 47-yard line.
7-yard line.
Here's a snap to Landon Martin, who was in the shotgun. He's forced out to his right. Got to get rid of it. Get rid of it. Oh. They're going to call him down, and that's the right call. That's going to be a big loss for the Indians.
That'll take them almost back to their starting point of that first of when they took over.
Martin taken down by number 22, Jorge Mendez.
Oh, they're going to call that an incomplete pass, actually. That is interesting because I got to be honest, I didn't see it that way. It looked like he was down and then tried to let it go. But hey, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, right?
I guess so.
Yeah. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Indians. 9:05 to go here in the first half.
Second down Indians. Ball to Strasburg, 37-yard line.
Hand off to Caleb Hart, who is the motion man to the near side. He cuts it upfield.
Carry by number 1, Caleb Hart. Pick up a 4 on
Gain
the
of
play.
4
Pick
there
up a
by
4
Hart.
yards by Caleb Hart. He's in the positive now.
He is in the positive.
Attaboy, Caleb. Keep working.
3rd down Indians.
3rd down for the Indians.
Yard line.
3rd and about 5. It's a long 5. I'll call it 6. Looks like 6 to me. So what do you got here? What do you think?
You know, I think you get out to that wide side of the field and try to get your runner a little bit of room, or you look to pass here.
Inside give to Marrero, right up the gut. Zach pushing hard.
Carry by Zach Marrero. Pick up a 4 on the
So
play.
it'll be about a gain of 4 there.
Another gain of 4, so that'll bring up 4th and, we'll call it 2 yards for the Indians.
By number 5,
8 minutes to go in the first half.
Indians. Ball to Wiggins, 45-yard line.
So the ball now is in Wiggins territory on the 45-yard line.
So Coach Brown here is going to call a timeout and talk about this.
Yeah, he's saying, hey, wait a minute. Let's make sure we dial the right thing up
Yeah.
here.
I would almost anticipate a Marrero carry here,
Would you?
or Devlin.
Yeah, I would say I'm going to go Tommy the Train here.
Yeah.
You need 2 yards. Tom's going to get you 2 yards.
Yeah.
One way or another, he's
For
going to
sure.
get you 2 yards.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I see our little guys down there gathering underneath the Strasburg scoreboard, getting talked up. Hey, here's what we're doing. Here's how we're doing it. Let's see. We just had practice from 5 to 6 tonight. I'm willing to bet that
they forgot what they're doing already.
65% of what we said, they've already forgotten.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so we'll come out of this timeout. It'll be 4th and a short 2 for the Indians from the 45-yard line. Set looks like Velasco to the top side, Hart and Hayden Turner to the near side. Of course, Marrero and Devlin in the backfield. I got to believe this is going to Thomas, right?
Yeah.
This has got to be going to Thomas. All right, landed in the shotgun. Here's a snap. Oh, direct snap to Thomas. That's going to get you 2, 3, 4 yards, looks like.
Yeah, looks like we're going to get 2 there on the direct snap.
Gain of 4 there. All right. 1st and 10 for the Indians. Ball on the Wiggins 41-yard line. 7:30 to go in the first half. Same formation. I'm going to guess this isn't going directly to Thomas this time.
No, I don't think so, but I'm looking at Velasco here.
Yeah.
He's got all by himself.
He's got a one-on-one.
There we go.
Landon just overthrew him just a little bit. Pass was intended for Austin Velasco, just overthrew him by a yard or 2. So that'll stop the clock, 7:11 to go in the first half. Bring up 2nd down for the Indians.
So you can see, looks like Velasco he's expecting the ball on the inside. And watching that replay there,
over the
he's got the
shoulder,
inside open, and he, Landon threw it on that outside shoulder. So.
I think it's only a matter of time before we start seeing those slants pop off. There's a lot of room in the middle right there.
Everyone is up in there.
There's a give to Marrero. He's working hard. That is a hard-working 6 yards right there. 7 yards, actually. Zach Marrero for 7. He's limping a little bit here, but Zach is arguably one of the toughest guys on the field. He's still going to come off, take a breather, get some water. Hopefully that's nothing too serious. Is it a cramp? Can't tell. All right, so that'll be 3rd and 3 for the Indians. 6:30 to go in the first half here. 7-0 the score in favor of the Indians. Landon Martin will line up under center in a big set. Motion man is Turner. Inside give to Thomas Devlin. And he still doesn't go down. They just blow it dead because the forward progress had stopped. That was a gain of about 2 yards for Thomas.
So another 4th down here, so another decision by Coach Brown to go for this and see what we got here.
That's right. It'll bring up a 4th and 1 for the Tribe. Ball's on the 32-yard line. And again, this is no risk here, right? I mean, if you don't get it, you wish you had. But if you don't get it, it's not like you're doomed to fail here. You're in good position for this play. Landon in the shotgun. There's that slant. We just talked about it. Yep. That was to Austin Velasco right over the middle. That was a dime by Landon Martin. Hit him right between the 3 and the 2. So that'll be good for an Indians first down. Indians driving here. We just talked about that how wide open that middle is on the slant. And there it was. We knew it was coming. Just didn't know when.
Yeah. And, of course, that's going to help your run game. If you start getting that slant and you start getting that pass, that's going to pull them safeties back.
Yep, get them downfield a little bit. There's not 8 or 9 or more in the box, and you can go. Hayden Turner, the motion man, gets the ball on the reverse here. Still on his feet.
Looks like Caleb Hart there.
Oh, Caleb Hart, sorry. Caleb Hart on the carry. That was an aggressive carry.
It's like about a gain of 8 or 9 there.
Yeah, that was a solid run. So the Indians in the red zone now. It'll be second and about 1.
I think they're going to be on about
The
8-yard line.
8-yard line. 5:04 to go in the first half here. Landon under center. Inside give to Thomas. It only took 2 of them that time. That looked like no gain. So it'll be third and about 1 for the Indians. A long one, it looks like, but about 1. 4:45 to go in the first half here. Third down and 1 now. Third and 1, Landon under center. Devlin directly behind him. Pitch to Caleb Hart. Wiggins pursued that really well, actually. Did they get anything on that?
Tackled by number 30, Julio Flores.
It's like Marrero tried to come out there on the play, and he's going to come off there. Talking to the trainers, looks like he got that ankle on that run, got stuck underneath of him, and hypo extended his foot.
Yep.
Went the other way, not so. He's not too happy right now. You can see the frustration on his face. So Turner will go in for Marrero.
Yep, Zach on the table now is going to get that thing wrapped up, and he'll be back.
Yeah. Of course, that's one of those things where, if it's really bad, you don't want to force him back in. But
did we miss a penalty here? How did it become third and 18?
Yeah, there was a penalty.
Was it holding?
I did not see it, but I believe it was holding.
Passes away. Oh, just over Dalton Bergstrom.
Yeah.
That's a foot lower. That's a catch.
Yeah. It might have been a personal foul because I think that was 15 yards because they were only a yard from.
They were what, on the 8-yard line?
Yeah, somewhere around
so
there.
It was a 10-yarder. They're on the 18 now.
Because they have it. I think the scoreboard is wrong. So the ball's on the 25.
Oh, yeah,
18 to
You're
go.
right. You're right.
So I think it was a 15-yard penalty. So that might have been a personal foul. I did not catch that.
Landon back to pass. Puts it up. Got him in. Oh, just through the hands, the outstretched hands of Hayden Turner. That was a good pass. That was a good pass.
Yeah. So it'll be a turnover on downs for Indians. So Wiggins will take over on the 25 there.
First and 10, ball on the Wiggins, 25-yard line.
So you got 3:53 to go here in the first half. Wiggins will take over on downs, as Jeremy said. They'll be on their own 25-yard line, searching desperately to score the equalizer here.
Yeah.
Wiggins is going to take a timeout, and their coach, Mitch Reisner, is not happy. And if Reisner sounds familiar to you, that's because that's Dalton's, is it his uncle?
There is a relation. I don't remember if it's uncle, cousin, or brother.
And if Dalton Reisner sounds familiar to you, as you know, he plays for the Denver Broncos. I don't see him wandering around down here. He might be on the other side, though. Oh, there he is right there. Right there on the 50. I think that's him.
That is.
Yep. That looks like Dalton Reisner right there. Maybe not. I can't tell, but it is a very large man.
It is a very large man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going in there to talk him up.
very animated student section this year. I love it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, my daughter's not part of that student section yet, but will be next year.
Yeah.
That's a mind blower. I'm like, what in the world happened?
I know. I got a freshman and a middle schooler, and I'm like, where did time go?
All right, so 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Looked like a
Kerr
run,
back to pass.
go
He's
pass.
to the near side. Oh, that's a no catch. That was a big time stick right there.
Nice tackle there
Caleb
by Caleb
Hart.
Hart.
Holy cow. He put it on him. It was Trey Vasecki was the intended receiver, and he had it in his hands. But Caleb Hart put a stick on him. Couldn't hold on to that thing.
Second down Tigers. Ball to Wiggins, 25-yard line.
All right, 2nd down for the Tigers on their own 25. 3:46 to go in the first half here. That's a give to the motion man. That's number 4. Where's number 4? Jason Lausberg.
Carry by number 4, Jason
Lewisburg. That'll be a gain of about 2 yards. Clock should be running. It is 3:25 to go now in the first half. Indians up by a tally of 7-0. So it'll be 3rd and about 8 for the Tigers, deep inside their own side of the field here. Actually, yeah, that's 3rd down.
Yep.
Here's
3rd
the snap.
and 8, I think.
Kerr rolling to his left. Has a man downfield, just overshoots him. Another big pass. Omar Perez was the intended receiver there. Kerr just lets it go a little far. That kid's got a live arm, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Fourth down Tigers. Ball to Wiggins, 27-yard line.
That'll bring up 4th down for the Tigers. Cole Kerr back there to punt.
Guessing another rugby-style kick. Make sure that hole isn't there, and then off you
And
go.
away it goes. That was almost blocked.
Yeah. By Tommy Devlin there.
Caleb Hart on the reception. Tries to cut back. Has a little room. He's outside. Still on his feet. Still on his feet. Takes a big hit there, but great return by Caleb Hart. Great return. So that return puts the Indians inside of the Tigers' zone.
Yeah.
For those wondering, Zach Marrero still getting looked at over here and wrapped up, and he's chomping at the bit. You can see it.
Yeah.
He's just sick right now that he's not out there.
Yeah.
All right, Landon in the shotgun. Looks like Velasco to the top side, Hart and Bergstrom to the near side. Inside give to Hayden Turner. That'll get snuffed out at the line. Got back to the line of scrimmage there. You know, I've heard Kevin Hemphill call 61 Rusher a lot tonight. He's been all over the field. Pepper Rusher. So he's out there making plays.
It's a good football name.
Yeah, Pepper Rusher.
Yeah.
All right. Dalton in the shotgun, or pardon me, Landon. Landon's going to get out to his left. Hits Thomas Devlin. Thomas Devlin runs over, absolutely runs over number 4, Jason Lewisburg. Has a gain of 7. 1:40 to go here in the first. You think you speed it up here, or you think you let this thing die as it is? I think you want to speed it up, right?
I don't know. I'm the hey, let's go fast.
Yeah.
You know? Those big guys, wear them out.
Yeah.
Bigger they are, the harder they fall, right?
Yep, absolutely. As a big guy who's fallen a few times, I can attest to that.
And when you go fast, they tend to run out of breath faster.
Yes, they do. All right, so
At least
Coach,
I do anyway.
Yeah, me too. Coach Brown's going to take a timeout with 1:23 to go in the first half here. He wants to talk about this, figure out the approach, get right. Zach Marrero looks like he's ready to check back in.
If you can wrestle with an appendix, burst appendix, you might be able to play football
Yeah. With a sore ankle.
With a sore ankle.
Yeah, Mike Marrero told me that story, and I was shocked. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Of course, Marrero being a key player, you don't want him injured, obviously. You're looking long term. I know that group of seniors, they're looking to come out of this season with a championship.
With the hardware,
so,
yep.
Sometimes you want to look long term, but I love the grit and tenacity by Marrero there.
Yep, absolutely. Marrero back in now. Fake give to Zach. Landing to the near side. He's going to get out of bounds, looks like. No? Clock is still running here. So 1:12. I thought he got out of bounds there.
Yeah, it looked like it. He must have touched down before he got out of bounds there.
So it'll be 4th and about 3 for the Indians. You're inside of a minute now. Coach Brown is going to let this thing run down. Looks like he's going to be content to go in 7-0.
Yeah. I think you're just far enough out. You're not looking to pass the ball here, but you're far enough out where you don't want to run it and possibly take that. Wind picked up here a little bit.
Yeah, it did. Yes, it did. So timeout, Coach Brown. 37 seconds to go. That's Strasburg's second. He wants to talk about the approach here.
Yeah.
See, I'm the guy. I'm like, you know what? Why not take one shot down the field?
Yeah.
And if you don't get it, you don't get it.
Yeah.
Right?
Of course, maybe that's the thought process here. Maybe you run the clock down. You're like, hey, let's take a shot. Let's leave little time on the clock. If we do turn it over, we leave them with 30 seconds to try to have to now run down the field.
Yeah, they got to go, 64 yards.
And they have yet to complete a pass. Everything's been overthrown.
That's true. I got to believe he's going to take a shot here. Just one shot. So here's a scenario. It's 4th and call it 3 for the Indians. Looks like they're on the Tigers' 43-yard line.
Another slant to Velasco here.
Yep, it's wide open right there.
Omaha right there. Yep, there it is.
There it is. Velasco on the catch. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Indians.
Nice play call right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. 37-yard touchdown pass. Landon Martin to Austin Velasco. Huge play for the Indians.
Yeah.
Here's Julian Valencia out to attempt the point after now.
That's the second time we've seen that. And, looking from here, it's wide open.
Yeah, I'd be beating that up all night long.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, that's good. So that'll put the Indians up by a score of 14-0 over the Tigers. They'll be kicking away to the Tigers here momentarily, but that was a huge play.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. That's 2 big plays on that slant. I got to think you got to pop those backers out and over a little bit, maybe play some, drop them into coverage when you see that set or Velasco outside. I mean, he can beat you vertical. He can beat you in the middle. He's got tremendous hands and really good speed. So Wiggins is going to have to look at that and figure out what they're going to do to try to stop that.
There's cheerleaders there in the student section singing Old Strasburg High school song.
Yep, the old fight song.
Yep. I believe that was written by Mr. Kurt Elliott.
Was it really?
I think so, yeah.
Nice. Kurt Elliott sitting in front of us right here.
I'll have to ask him. I believe it was.
Kick is away. Wind is going to hold that up a little bit. Oh, hits. What happened there? Why did they blow that dead?
I don't know. I did not see. But everyone's coming back.
Maybe he kicked it early. I don't know, but
Good possibility. He is not happy.
no, he's not. Wants his older brother to stay here, he
Yeah.
says. Don't leave me, man.
Stay here.
29 seconds now.
Everyone's set. Officials got everything. Got the whistle. Here we go.
Another kick by Valencia. That takes a really weird hop. It's going to go out of bounds. That'll
Yeah.
be a penalty because you can't do that.
No. Of course, last one, you can see the wind kind of get it, bring it
Yeah.
over to the right. So I think he tried to compensate, and the wind dies down, and he gets a bad bounce there. So
Yeah.
we are
Are we kicking again?
kicking again.
All right. First time I've seen that.
So they're
So
going
instead of
to
taking the yardage on the
instead of
kick,
taking- yeah,
they said,
exactly.
nope, re-kick it.
re-kick it. So now they get the yardage because Valencia's got to kick into the wind.
Yeah.
Of course, the wind is coming, a little out of the east, but that wind is affecting him kicking south there. This would be a nice one for one of those ones that bounces and rolls and
Just goes and
Yeah.
goes and goes, yeah. All right, Valencia for the third time. It's going to go out of bounds again on the far side. My guess is Wiggins is going to say, nope, re-kick.
so do they move them back or does it stay at the 30 instead of the 40? So they are going to stay at the 30.
Nope,
they are gonna
she's
move him
stepping
back.
it off, yeah.
So
Another 5 yards.
Another 5 yards.
So he's kicking off from the 25-yard line now. Just for perspective, the deep men for the Tigers, they're standing at the 30-yard line. So a decent return here
And
is big.
And they're standing at the numbers almost. And if I'm Valencia, I try to just boot that right down the middle to keep them from getting it.
There he goes. Oh, bobbled. Wow, that was a lucky break there. Jason Lewisburg was the one who went to field that kick, and it just went right through his hands, hit his feet. Luckily, it bounced out in front of him because Strasburg was right there.
Yeah.
First down, Tigers. Ball on the Wiggins 43-yard line.
All right, so the ball's going to be on the Wiggins 43-yard line. 23 seconds to go here in the first half.
So I'm trying to see, the tunnel is blocking part of the scoreboard, so I don't remember exactly how many timeouts Wiggins has left.
They've taken 2.
So I was going to say, I think they have one left.
I think they do. So I would expect something down the field here. And I think Coach Brown and the staff there expects that as well. I should say
Strasburg is
Jordan Ross.
Going into a prevent here.
Kerr with pass. Oh, it's going to be. Oh, man. Zach Marrero had the line on it. It just hit him in the pads and popped up. Or that's a pick for the Indians.
Yeah.
So that'll stop the clock here. There's 17 seconds to go in the first half.
And looking at where Marrero knocked that out, being on that far side of the field, I think if he catches that, there is nobody on that side of the field
No,
and
not a soul.
that could possibly catch it. Now,
Nope.
again, he is a little banged up, so I don't know how well his speed is, but there is nobody on that side of the field.
All right, so Cole Kerr under center here, one back behind him. 17 seconds to go in the first half. Near side toss over the line. That's number 1, Omar Perez. He gets out of bounds. That's going to stop the clock. 12 seconds to go here.
That is one of the things about a prevent I don't like, because if you get back on those quick passes like that,
They're wide open.
yeah, they're wide open, and you give them 10, 12, 15 yards, and they can get out of bounds
Yeah.
and stop the clock. So
Yeah. I think, the prevent, it really should be the prevent you from winning
Yeah.
defense.
Yeah.
Because it never, you see it on Friday nights in high school, you see it on Saturdays in college and Sundays in the NFL. Teams go into prevent and the game gets a lot closer because there's no one there to defend it. I'm not a fan of the prevent D. So it's 12 seconds to go here. First half. Strasburg up 14-0. Cole Kerr back rolling out to his right. Unleashes it to the sideline. That'll be good for about 7 yards. 5 seconds to go.
So I'd look here to watch them go to the end zone.
Yep.
And he's got the arm to do it. So
And you got, you got there Caleb Hart, Hayden Turner, Zach Marrero, and Dalton Bergstrom. And their heels are on pretty much the goal line. Maybe the 4, maybe 5.
it looks like you got Velasco and Devlin out on the flats here. You're gonna get a false start penalty here.
Oh, he took a timeout.
Oh, timeout. So that should be their final timeout.
That was their final, indeed. So there's 5 seconds to go here in the first half. Indians are up by a score of 14-0. Ball is on the Indians, looks like 33-yard line. Tigers are driving here. The Indians are playing that prevent defense, allowing the short passes. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and step out now.
Yeah, you're good.
Just because I need to get down there.
Yep.
So let me swing by you here. I'll be back after halftime, folks.
All right, so here we go. Quarterback back to pass. He's going to get pressured. That's going to be a quarterback sack by Egan Stevens. That will end the quarter. So to end the quarter here, Strasburg 14, Wiggins 0. So again, there in that first half, looks like Hart 20 yards rushing, Devlin with 26. Marrero with 30, Turner with 1 carry with no yards gained, Martin same with no yards gained on 1 rush. Looks like Martin with 80 yards passing and a touchdown. Marrero also with a rushing touchdown there in the first half. Velasco there on 2 plays with 37 and 18 and a 15. Devlin with a 7-yard completion and Hart with a 3-yard completion. So again, looked like, that outside slant pass was working as we were talking about earlier. I would look to Coach Brown to possibly go to that again. Maybe until one of those plays where you run it until they make the adjustment. So again, a few penalties there in the first half we saw. Obviously the 3 penalties there on the kickoff, kicking it out of bounds. You had an offsides holding and a personal foul penalty. Wiggins there with a couple penalties as well in the first half. So I'd look for Coach Brown to possibly try to get that cleaned up. Making sure that they're there. Marrero went down there. Has been kind of in and out, trying to get back in, and obviously that ankle is real tender. So we'll see how that works out in the second half. Obviously, you want Marrero in. He is a playmaker, but you also we want to make sure he is not out for a period of time in his senior season. So they do have a goal of getting to that championship this year. So we'll see about that. All right. Again, thanks to our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, you can contact the Strasburg Booster Club, strasburgboosterclub@gmail.com. The John Mundell Scholarship for Scholar Athletes in memory of Coach John Mundell. This scholarship will be awarded to 1 to 2 graduating seniors at Strasburg High School. If you would like to make a contribution, please see the Forever Indians Facebook page or contact 303-622-9211 at extension 896. Again, thanks to our sponsors, Strasburg Veterinary Clinic, owned and operated by Dr. Reed Hanks, your hometown veterinary clinic. Strasburg Vet Clinic is a full-service mixed animal practice that has served the I-70 corridor for over 75 years. Located at 56151 East Colfax Avenue in Strasburg. Look East Realty is your local expert in buying and selling homes and vacant land. Always friendly, smiling, and ready to help in a no-pressure atmosphere, so you get the best deal and the right deal. Call now for a free home evaluation at 303-726-7779. Meet Tanya and see why Look East Realty is not just the best at negotiating your real estate deal, but making your deal a positive experience. Blue Halo Homes are a proud Red sponsor. Together we can find a solution for your next home. Call 303-457-1181. Go Indians. TBK Bank will be cheering on the Strasburg Indians this season. TBK Bank is committed to the people and businesses of Strasburg. TBK Bank is an SSB member and FDIC. 2020 Eye Venue's friendly and knowledgeable staff are able to care for all your eye care needs, as well as a fun and stylish selection of frames. Located at 1506 Main in Strasburg, give them a call to schedule your appointment. 720-405-2020. Living Springs Veterinary Clinic is always a great day at Living Springs Veterinary Care with affordable health and chiropractic care. Specializing in pets, horses, livestock, and exotics with full services, medical and surgical, as well as grooming, daycare, and boarding. Mobile and emergency care available. Call 303-644-3337. Western Hardware, Strasburg's local hardware store since 1972. Open 7 days a week for all your home improvement needs. Call 303-622-4414. Action Signs and Graphics is Strasburg's one-stop shop for custom lit signs, routed dimensional signs, screen printing, embroidery, custom vehicle graphics, vinyl and bench banners, flutter flags, pole flags, and decals. Since 2006, Action Signs and Graphics has been servicing the I-70 corridor or metro area. Their 4,000 square foot shop has all the equipment to produce all your sign and graphic needs. Call 303-622-4007 or email actionsignsgraphics@yahoo.com. Emily Birch Properties. Birch Properties are proud Red sponsor of the Strasburg High School Booster Club and Strasburg Athletics. Birch Properties is a full-service real estate agent helping clients buy and sell home and land. Give them a call at 303-941-8631. Again, thank you to those sponsors. And if you are interested in becoming a sponsor, please contact strasburgboosterclub@gmail.com. So we got 2 football games going on here at halftime with the Strasburg Rec District. So we got games on the right, games on the left. So we will let you watch those, and we'll be back shortly. All right, welcome back. We got about 10 seconds here before we get started. Indians about ready to make their way out. Wiggins here getting warmed up on the sideline. So again, there in that first half, Hart with 20 yards, Devlin with 26, Marrero with 30 and a touchdown, Turner with a carry, Martin with a carry with no yards. Martin with 80 yards passing and a touchdown, Velasco with 70, Hart with 3, and Devlin with 7. Again, we talked about penalties. You know, Strasburg had a few penalties there. Wiggins with a couple as well. You know, I think 3 or 4 penalties coming off of, you know, 3 or 4 penalties coming off of, 3 or 4 penalties coming off the kickoff there. So Indians coming out here. We'll get them stretched out, and we'll get started here momentarily. Again, if you're online, thanks for joining us on this Friday evening. Thanks to our sponsors who make this possible. Thank you for the staff and students who help run the broadcasts and get equipment set up and brought out. So it's a team effort for sure. Of course, again, there at halftime, if you're watching with us, I believe there was a Strasburg High School cheer routine there. You can see both youth Strasburg Rec program teams were there to put on a little halftime show there. Indians here set to return Bergstrom and Hart back. Devlin and Velasco the up backs. Bergstrom here on the carry. So Bergstrom will be tackled and brought down at the looks like the 41-yard line is where they'll mark it. Looked like he caught it about the 12-yard, 13-yard line, somewhere right in there. So it'll be 1st and 10 Indians from the 32-yard line of Strasburg. Velasco near side. Turner and Hart double set out. We're going to get a quick officials timeout here to get the tee off the field. So again, Turner, Hart out to the top of the screen. Thomas Devlin next to Martin in the shotgun. Marrero back out on the field. Hart with the little screen pass there. Be a gain of 12 on that play. So getting that quick pass out. Looks like Wiggins is going to have their safeties set back just a little bit. And they will bring those safeties back up.
All right. Well, I hope they watched at halftime. That was entertaining, to say the least. All right, 14-0. 11 minutes to go here in the third. Strasburg with the ball.
Carry a 1 yard there by Marrero.
All right, Landon in the shotgun. Hand off to Caleb Hart to the near side. Still on his feet, still working, still pushing. Pick up a 4 there. All right, so that'll bring up 3rd and about 6 for the Indians. 10:30 to go here in the third quarter. All right, Landon in the shotgun. Hart the motion man. Inside give to Thomas Devlin. He's going to get taken down after a gain of about 2. What's his average? Do we know that?
Well,
Yards per carry?
I didn't quite figure out the averages. I know he had 26 yards on 5 carries, so about 5 yards a carry there.
I wonder what it is for the year.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
It's got to be close to that or better,
I just
right?
started my stat sheet. Yeah, this is one of my goals last year. I was like, I'm going to get one of these. I'm going to keep track of it. All year I never did, and this year I finally.
4th down, they're going to go for it. We got Thomas Devlin over the middle of the field. And that'll be a 1st down for the Indians. That was smart. They lined up in punt formation. Audibled out of that. And Landon finds Thomas Devlin over the middle for a big gain. That'll be a 1st down for the Indians. Ball on the 35-yard line, the Tigers' 35-yard line.
Down at the Wiggins 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Indians.
What was the gain on that? I didn't quite see it.
It looks like about 20.
Okay.
Pitch to Caleb Hart to the near side. He's going to round the corner, but he's going to be forced out of bounds there by the Tigers. Good pursuit by them defensively there. Telling you, outside, they're pretty tough. I mean, they pursue outside angles very, very well.
Yeah. And Hart is not slow by any means.
Oh, no. He's got some jets, that's for sure. All right, so that'll be 2nd and 7 for the Indians. Ball on the 33. Landon Martin with the handoff inside to Devlin. Thomas still on his feet, goes down there. Pickup of about 2 yards by Thomas, so that'll bring up 4th and 5. Or 3rd and 5, pardon me. I'll call it 6. So 8:24 to go. The Indians are leading 14-0. In the third quarter here at Winterfield. Coach Brown not happy. Hayden Turner was a bit out of position there, and he tried to get across the formation back to it, and Coach Brown had to burn a timeout.
Yeah.
You know, that's something that'll get a coach every time.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you don't line up where you're supposed to, he is going to be mad at you.
And again, I don't know, necessarily the play call, but when again you're within 2 minutes of the half starting, and miscommunication already, and having to burn a timeout definitely is not a good thing.
No, especially in a game that, and it's 14-0, and the Tigers haven't put anything together offensively yet. Doesn't mean they won't.
Right.
So timeouts in the second half are incredibly valuable.
Yeah. Both teams have to make adjustments, so it's not just one or the other. So.
All right, Landon in the shotgun, Thomas Devlin to his right. You got Trips to the top side. Devlin motions out to the near side. Landon back to throw. Oh, had Hayden Turner right there, just overthrew him. So that'll be 4th and 5 for the Indians now. 8:05 to go. The clock will stop on the incomplete pass.
Looks like they are going to go for it.
Yep. It's that part of the field.
Yeah.
It's go time, baby.
Yeah.
So they're going to line up in a punt formation. Direct snap. Zach Marrero still on his feet. There was a direct snap to Marrero. Play was busted from the start. Marrero tried to make something happen there.
He did see Devlin there, which he was standing there, but he tried to make a little toss there to at least make a completion, but they will take over on downs.
First and 10, Wiggins.
Yeah.
If Devlin catches that ball, I don't think he's going in. They, two guys are pursuing there, and Lath, pretty big guy there. The senior there, Lath Ibrahim. I don't know that Thomas gets around him necessarily.
I'm not sure he does either. That's a big kid.
Yeah.
All right, 7:57 to go. The Tigers will take over on downs, 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. Kerr under center. Uh-oh. Breaks out. Zach Marrero is the last line of defense here. That is a big kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that number 30, Julio Flores, was the ball carrier there. That was a big gain for them. A 29-yard gain for the Tigers. That was a huge run. I kind of wondered why they got away from that, because they were having some success early on and then got away from that.
Yeah.
Here he is again. There's a flag on the play, though.
We are going to get a false start here.
Yeah.
Carry by number 30, Julio Flores. Penalty flag down on the play.
Ball carrier there was number 30, Julio Flores. So that'll be a false start on the Tigers. That'll push them back a little bit. No, it's actually something on the Indians.
I was just getting ready to say, they let that play go and then threw the flag, but they did blow the whistle like it was an offensive penalty.
Calling encroachment on the defense. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty on Strasburg. In the first half, Strasburg had 2 penalties for 25 yards on the offensive side and no defensive penalties. So that's an improvement from last week. Last week we saw a lot of whistles and a lot of yellow.
Of course, they had 3. They had 3 penalties on special teams.
Well, that's true. That's true. We'll attribute that to wind, though.
Yeah.
Julio Flores, the ball carrier there. Indians snuffed that out.
Good job there on the pursuit of Indians there.
No gain on the play.
Yeah, it was Caleb Hart on the tackle. And Ian Ross on the assist there. So
Number 1, Caleb Hart.
clock is running. You got 7:10 in the third quarter.
Ball the Indian 35-yard line.
Ball is on the Strasburg 35-yard line. It'll be third and about 5 for the Tigers. Here's the snap to Kerr. Kerr fakes the handoff, gets out to his right. He's going to get snuffed out and sacked. Is the ball out?
Looked like the ball came out.
Looks like the ball came out. I don't know if it was after he was down or what was going on.
I couldn't tell if he was down or not. He does scramble out and does get tied up. I don't know if he's...
Yep, they're going to give that to the Indians.
Yeah.
Indians ball. Big defensive play there. Critical error by the Tigers.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if he was down or not, but I did see the ball. So.
Strasburg, 39-yard line.
You know, bang plays like that without the benefit of replay. Those are tough to make those calls when you're out there wearing zebra stripes, right?
Yeah. Definitely a judgment call, you know.
Yeah. Landon back to pass, has Velasco on a slant to this side. Uh-oh. We got a little jaw jacking going on. That was Cole Kerr that made the tackle, and he put a little bit extra into that. And, of course, Austin Velasco, not one to back down, said, hey, bring it again, because I can take more of that if you need to.
Yeah. Of course, you know, he plays like that in basketball, too. You know?
Yeah.
He doesn't like to be pushed around.
No, he doesn't.
You know, but you definitely, in that situation, you had a nice gain, and you don't want to give that up by a stupid penalty.
Yep. So Landon back in the shotgun, Velasco to the near side. Landon back to pass. He's looking for Velasco. A little short. He was under a little bit of duress there, had to get rid of the ball. Nothing hurt there.
Of course, I've noticed that Wiggins has dropped a single safety back. They are playing about, 10 yards, 8 to 10 yards off the ball, so they are starting to pull back there on that pass.
Yeah, they are, and it appears in the replay there that the safety's kind of shading his side, Velasco's side. So Austin might find some tough sledding here in this second half, but. Pitch to the near side, that's Caleb Hart. Gets around a couple of guys, and a nice gain by Caleb Hart.
Yeah. Of course, if you're able to watch that and you saw that, the lead blocker on that was Landon Martin. He gets out there and goes up against Laith Abram and blocks him right here.
Oh, yeah. Takes his man out.
Yep.
It helps a little bit. Every little bit helps.
But without that block, I don't know that Hart gets around that corner. So nice block there by Landon Martin.
Absolutely. Let that be a lesson to you young guys. Do what you can. Help your teammates.
Yeah.
All right, so you got 5:40 to go here in the third quarter. Indians with the ball, 1st and 10. Ball's on the 35-yard line of the Tigers. Inside gives to Thomas Devlin. He's the tough sledding guy, so that'll be a gain of about 3 yards on that play. That'll bring up 2nd and 7 for the Indians. Uh-oh. Is Thomas down? Oh, yep. Is that Thomas?
I can't quite tell.
Yep, that is Tom. Nope. Yep. That's definitely Thomas.
It looks like we got a cramp.
Yeah.
That time of the year, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Warm,
Yeah.
hot. Or I don't know if it might be a cramp.
Could be a shot to the
Mommy and Daddy
to the
button.
nether regions there, because he's definitely yeah, he took a shot to the groin there. Walking gingerly to the sideline. That'll do it to you, you know.
Oh, yeah. Sensitive subject.
And area. So Thomas will check out for a couple plays here while he gets back into sorts.
Gathers himself.
Yeah. All right, 5:12 to go.
Second down, Indian.
2nd and 7 for the Indians.
33-yard line.
Dalton Bergstrom to the near side. That's a handoff to Zach Marrero. He's going to try to get outside. He's going to get snuffed out back there. That'll be a loss of about
Zach Marrero.
7 or 8 yards.
Tackle on the play by number 50, Leif Ibrahim. Loss of 8 on the play. Third down, Indian. Ball to Wiggins, 40-yard line.
Leif Ibrahim. Ibrahim.
I believe his brother graduated last year.
Did he?
Yeah, he's state champion wrestler. I believe him and Jesse Burt were in the same weight class.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that tells me a lot because Jesse's was a big guy.
Yeah. And his brother is not small either. Leith is not very small either.
No. All right, so Landon Martin by himself in the backfield here in the shotgun. We're going to get a false start or something, it looked like.
In the backfield, delay a game.
Delay a game. Delay a game is the call against the Indians. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. That'll give him 3rd and 20. Ball will now be on the 45-yard line. So 3rd and 20 for the Tribe.
I've lost track of my stats here. I've missed a few rushing plays and a couple of passing.
Oh, Landon goes down.
That offensive line is not doing a very good job of blocking.
Not at this moment. Not at this moment. They're a bit out of sorts. Julian Valencia will come on to punt for the Indians. The ball's now on the Strasburg 33-yard line. So that was a loss of about 13 yards there.
It is 4th and a long ways for the Indians.
33. Good punt by Julian Valencia.
Calls for the fair catch
calls for
there.
the fair catch, yeah. Not bad field position for the Tigers coming out. They're on their own 33-yard line, looks like. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. 3 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Ball the Tigers 33-yard line.
All right, Perry under center. 3 backs behind him. It's an inside give. I can't make out the ball carrier's number.
Looked like it was a quarterback there.
Was it a quarterback
Yeah.
keeper? Yeah, so Corey Perry. Cole Kerr, sorry, Corey Perry. My mind's on hockey already.
All right. It's coming out.
Yeah, it is.
Seems like it just ended.
And it did.
Flores there on the carry.
Yep.
Looks like he's going to get about 6 there. Close to the first down.
Yep, so that'll bring up 3rd and 1 for the Tigers. Ball's now on their own 42-yard line. 2:25 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Flores again up the gut.
They're going to get the first down
Yep.
there.
For those wondering, Thomas Devlin is back into sorts. He's gathered himself. He's good to go. Check back in. He was in on that tackle. And just as I say that, he comes out. Checking in for Thomas is number 5, Tice Bowlers. Julio Flores again. You know, here's the thing. If you can do that and get 5 yards a pop, 5-6 yards a pop, that really wears the defense down, and that'll open up opportunities down the field, or you can keep doing that and just keep hammering.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going hurry up here, so it's not giving Strasburg a chance to get set and organized. And, you know, if you're not used to that, it could cause some problems with your defense there. So
that's a keeper by Cole Kerr. Jeez. Holy cow, Damon. What is going on?
You like Perry right now.
Carey, Perry, any Airy,
Yeah.
seems like. So they're in hurry up. There's that unique formation. I didn't get a chance to Google that at half, but I will once we have another timeout here.
Nice job by Velasco there, stopping that run after a gain of about 3.
Carry by number 9, Cole Kerr. Tackle on the play by number 30.
They've figured something out here with this hurry up.
Oh, yeah. It's called Make 'em Tired and Make 'em Stop Us. This is kind of smash mouth football right here. Handoff inside to Julio Flores. That'll be a minimal gain, if anything.
No gain on the play.
No gain.
Tackle on the play by number 75, Egan Stevens. Third down, Tigers. Ball on the 33-yard line.
So 3rd and 6 for the Tigers. 20 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Perry under center.
I think they're approaching kind of their longest drive here.
Here's the snap. He rolls out to his right. He gets stuck at the end by Velasco. His receiver had the ball in his hands and couldn't bring it in. Oh, man. Cole Kerr's got to be sick about that because he delivered that ball nice, and he took a shot to do it.
Yeah. Marrero there on the coverage. I did not see who was there on the pressure.
I think it was Austin Velasco.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely hammered him.
Yeah, he took a shot as he threw that ball.
But he delivered. He delivered.
Yeah.
Intended receiver on that was Trey Vasecki. Had it in his hands, couldn't convert there. So that'll bring up 4th and 6 for the Tigers. The clock did stop on the incompletion, so there's 7 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Kerr under center. He's back to pass. Oh, this is a keeper all the way. Makes a move. He's still on his feet, still going. That'll end the 3rd quarter, but that was a big gain.
Yeah. The pass wasn't there, but
I'm not sure he was even looking, to be honest.
no. Pulls it down and runs.
He hit the top of his drop and immediately went. So.
And that could be something that they saw, in the previous play where they, notice that the defense is playing that pass coverage and, leaves that open. So.
Oh, yeah. Yep. All right, so that'll end the 3rd quarter. We'll go into the 4th quarter, and it'll be a 1st down for the Tigers deep inside Indian territory here. Looks like they're about the 16-yard line or so, 17, something like that. Yep, ball's going to be on the 17 for the Tigers going in deep inside Indians territory as we start the 4th quarter here. This is go time. The Indians had a chance to catch their breath there. Let's see if they can make a defensive stop here. So Cole Kerr under center, 2 backs behind him. Give to number 30, Julio Flores. He's going to be snuffed out at the line. That might have been a gain of, I don't know.
Maybe a gain of about 2 or 3.
Yeah, not much. I'm waiting on the 1st down marker to move over there, but hasn't moved yet. So it's 2nd down. Looks like a gain. Yeah, about 3 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Tigers. That was a keeper all the way. Kerr on the keep.
Carried by number 9, Cole Kerr. Pick up a 7 on the play.
That was a pickup of 7, so that'll give them a first down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Tigers.
Again, Wiggins going in that hurry up.
Another keeper by Kerr. He's going to get stopped at the line. He's pushing. Strasburg holds their ground there.
So now they're inside the 5. They're just short of the 5-yard line. They're maybe at the 4.
Yeah, it looks like about just inside the 5, 4 or 5, somewhere in there. So 2nd and goal for the Tigers here. And my guy Chuck Spriggs is in there. Let's see if he can make a play in the middle. Kerr under center. Drops back to pass as a keeper all the way. Big time play there by Egan Stevens. That wasn't Egan Stevens, was it?
Alex Dickens.
Alex Dickens. My bad. I just saw the 7 and the half, you know, it looked like a 9 or 5, and it was a 9.
Being 3rd and 8.
So it'll be, 3rd and goal.
Or 3rd and goal from
the 8-yard line.
That's what I meant to say.
And they're going to take another timeout here over on the other side. So this is a big defensive series for them coming out of this timeout.
Yeah.
You know, you get 7, you chip away at the lead. And I bet you the next time we see them on offense, it'll be hurry up again.
Yeah. Got a little lightning here behind us.
Yeah, out to the west there. Just caught that out of the corner of my eye. Looked back and saw that big old strike, but looks like it's a fair distance from here.
Yeah. Looks like it's mostly running down the I-25 corridor there, but outskirt lightning there. So we'll keep an eye on that.
All right, so 3rd and goal from the 8 for the Tigers. 10:15 to go here in the half.
Obviously 4-down territory for Wiggins here.
Oh, absolutely. Kerr under center. Flores motions to his right. It's a throwback to the other side. Oh, big block.
Should be a block in the back.
That should be a block in the back, and it's not going to get called. Laith Ibrahim, is that how you say it? Ibrahim. Laith Ibrahim made the block that sprung it.
So they are. Looks like they are going to call a penalty. They did signal no illegal shift.
Illegal shift, yeah. So that'll push them out inside the 10.
They'll back them up and they'll replay 3rd down.
Yeah. So 3rd and 13 from the 13. 3rd and goal from the 13 for the Tigers. 10 minutes to go here in the second half. So you got 2 wide to the near side, 2 wide to the top, 1 running back, Kerr under center. Here's the snap, he's back to pass. Delivers, that's going to be over the head of the intended receiver.
Good pressure there by Egan Stevens getting around and rushing that throw.
Yep, that was Omar Perez was the intended receiver there, and it was, you could tell right out of the hand it was going to be high. Strong throw though. So that'll stop the clock. You got 9:37 to go in the second half. Scores 14-0 Indians. It's 4th and goal from the 13-yard line for the Tigers. This is a must convert for them.
Should be a false start. We got a wide receiver on the far side jump up there. They're not going to.
He's out to his right. Scrambling around looking
pursuit.
For a man. Picked off in the end zone by Caleb Hart.
Way to go, Indians defense right there.
Huge defensive stand for the Indians.
Caleb Hart read that all the way. Hart on the coverage up top. Pedals back. Sees the middle guy there, runs over and intercepts that.
Who was the intended receiver on that? You can't tell from the replay.
I can't tell from the replay.
I think it was Omar Perez. That's obviously one of Kerr's favorite targets.
Yeah.
So the Indians might have picked up on that. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Indians from their own 13. 9:25 to go.
Starting to get a few little raindrops here.
Yeah, I just got one in the corner of my eye. I have a hat on. I don't know how that's even possible, but it just happened. I didn't bring my parka tonight. Are we going to get a lightning delay here? Is that what they're...
I think we might be. I think we're looking at lightning within 10 miles here, so
we probably should cover this up so we don't get a short and have our ears shocked out of our head. Yep, they're gonna call a lightning delay.
Kevin, 1.7 miles. 1.7.
All right, folks, so we're going to be on a lightning delay here. The scenario is it's the 4th quarter. There's 9:25 to go. The Indians are up 14-0. It'll be 1st and 10 when we come back on their own 20. And we, partner, we probably should get off of these bleachers. They are steel.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to do my best here to cover up the equipment, and we'll do our best to jump back with you here.
all right. All right. So we're starting at 9:45, which is about 4 minutes from now. So guys got to get loose, get ready to go, and we'll be back with it here in just a few minutes.
They will be taking the cover off the camera here, so I know it's blurry, but we got trash bags and umbrellas and different stuff over equipment here, so bear with us as we get everything uncovered and get back started here. So they're kind of talking there in the break. You know, we were, mentioning that, this easily could be a 14-14 game, with Mitch Swanson and,
Yeah.
a dropped pass there. Wiggins there in the end zone, or close to the end zone. That dropped pass could have been a touchdown.
Yep.
And, obviously that interception by Caleb Hart, that
was huge.
Yeah, that was a huge play, but, again, another possible touchdown. So, Wiggins definitely not out of this, but they definitely need to
Convert. Yeah. I mean, there was a number of passes that were solid passes that were dropped in that first half and even, the early part of the second half. For them, we saw one of their coaches, and he was, to say not happy would be putting it lightly.
Yeah.
Pretty frustrated.
Yeah.
Because the opportunity, frankly, has been there. So
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how the teams come out after the break here and see if everybody's, on it or not. We're going to find out. But Strasburg will have a 1st and 10. The ball's on their own 20. So after the pick, big pick, huge play for the Indians. Score is still 14-0. Obviously, there's 9:26 remaining in the fourth quarter. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Indians on their own 20. Wind is starting to pick up again, huh?
Yeah. Catch the outflow of the storm there, so it might get a little windy around.
Yep. Indeed it will. So we're set to kick off or resume, I should say, here in about 2 to 3 minutes. And I think it's going to be in our best interest to get this thing in and wrapped and done.
Yeah.
As quickly as we can.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell them to take the cover off.
Oh,
We're still working on trying to get that cover off the camera. Looks like we're about ready.
All right. Yeah, you can hear the wind feedback, folks. Sorry about that. We are not in a booth. We are in the stands. So bear with us as you hear the feedback there from the wind. Well, the drone's in the sky, and we're getting ready to go here. Wind has picked up significantly in just the last 2 minutes here. All right. So we're set to go here. Strasburg taking the field. The officials have blown the whistle, and we are going to be live. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Indians from their own 20. 9:26 to go here in the fourth quarter. Strasburg comes out with Landon under center. Here's the snap. Inside give to Thomas Devlin. They're going to sniff that out and put him down right at the line. Might have been a gain of 1. So it'll be 2nd and, that was a gain of 2. So second and 8 for the Indians. All right, Landon Martin in the shotgun. Thomas Devlin behind him. Landon back to pass. Oh, looked like the ball just slipped out of his hands there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably going to see a little bit of that here. It didn't rain for long, but it rained pretty good when it did.
Yeah.
So
I believe that we are viewable on YouTube. On my end, it's still showing a trash bag over the screen. But if you cannot see it, please let us know. I can maybe try to get that fixed.
all right. So 3rd and 8 for the Indians. 8:46 to go here in the fourth quarter. 14-0 Indians. Landon back in the shotgun, looking left. Sets his feet. He has to get out of there. He's going to go down. There was a lot of pressure on the outside that forced him up and in, and the linebacker was there to take care of business. So that'll be a loss of about 5 for the Indians. 3. It'll be 4th and about 11 from the 19-yard line.
So Valencia will be kicking into the wind here.
Yes, he will.
Wind coming out of the north-northeast.
Strong wind, too.
Yeah.
Oh, they almost blocked it, but he got it away. It went off the side of his foot, you could tell. So the Tigers are going to have really good field position here after that.
Yeah.
They'll be on the Indians' 30, what are we going to call that, 38-yard line? 37-yard, 36-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers, 8:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. Perry under center now. Here's the snap. Inside give to number 30, Julio Flores. They've been running that, they had a little success with that in the first half, and then they kind of got away from it. And in the second half and late the second half and moving on, they've really picked that back up, that inside run to Flores. He's a load in there, so big guy.
Yeah.
Pressing forward, driving his feet. That'll be good for that'll be good for about 2 yards. Zach Rushman on the tackle right there.
Hang on to your hats, folks.
And your
Papers.
Rosters.
Rosters. I think they're going to push there and get the first down.
All right, so they'll get the first down. 7:04 remaining here in the fourth quarter at a windy Winter Field. We got bags flying in the air, papers, balloons, all kinds of things. They're just going hard-nosed football here. Got dust in my eyes. It's crazy right now. All right, so 2nd and about 6 for the Tigers. Flores up the gut.
Maybe just short of the first down there by about a yard. It's definitely going to be a running.
Yeah, the last 6:15 of this game is going to be run heavy for sure.
Yeah. Of course, with this wind, possibly bringing in more rain and more lightning, so you definitely want that clock to tick.
Yeah, absolutely. 6 minutes to go here. Perry in a shotgun with 3 backs to his left. Bad snap. He picks it up off the ground, has a little bit of room. He's going to go down. Gain of about 6 there, so that'll give the Tigers a first down. They are in the red zone now, just inside of the 10-yard line. 1st and goal for the Tigers. 14-0 Indians. 5:45 to go. Here's the snap to Perry. It's a keeper all the way. Perry off a left guard. That's another gain of 5 yards. So it'll be 2nd and goal. 5 yards to go. Perry's back in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Keeper all the way. You knew it was coming. And he's going to get in for a score. It's a 5-yard touchdown for the Wiggins Tigers.
Again, that hurry-up offense there, we see it, and they're getting up, getting on the line, and getting pushed. And obviously, you can definitely tell that the size on that offensive line and our defensive line, there's no competition there.
Not right now, yeah. I mean, the size-wise, yeah, definitely. Wiggins is some big kids.
Yeah.
Some really, really big kids. So, you know, you go hurry up and you start wearing these guys down. And we kind of said that when this started, you know, in the 3rd quarter, that we thought that was probably something they were going to stick with. So, and here we are. They're going to go for a 2-point conversion here. Perry under center. Inside give to Flores. No whistle yet. Oh, he finally gets in on a 2nd effort.
Initial stop there. Gets bumped back, but rolls out and finds a hole. Got an Indian down on the ground.
All right, so that'll put the tally to 14-8 in favor of the Indians. 5:15 left to go here in the game. So Strasburg's got to work something out here. They got to put together a sustained drive,
yeah,
and make sure that they control this for the last 5 minutes of this, or as much of that as they can.
Yeah.
Try to put another score on the board if possible.
Ball security is huge.
Oh,
on
absolutely,
this,
yeah.
Because I think Wiggins has figured out their key to success.
Yeah. All right, so the Tigers have it teed up, getting ready to kick it off.
You do have the wind at the back. The ball blows off the tee there.
Yeah, they're probably going to have someone hold that.
Yeah.
So he's teed it up again with no holder. We'll see if it stays on the tee this time. All he's really got to do is get this into the air, and it's going to go a long way with this wind. Oh, he kicks it low. Thomas Devlin gets it, absolutely trucks somebody. Who was that? That was Jacob Doran for the Tigers. Went in to try to stop Thomas Devlin with a head full of steam, and that's usually a losing proposition.
Yeah.
Sunglasses have disappeared. I'll find them when we're done here. No biggie. I can't wear that anymore. I got a headache. 1st and 10 for the Indians. They try to go to the near side, and they're going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Carry was by Zach Marrero there. Clock is running. 4:55 to go in the 4th quarter. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Indians. Ball is on the Strasburg 40-yard line. Man, it is windy. All right, so Landon's in the shotgun. Marrero behind him. Devlin to his left. Here's the snap. They're going to throw it. Oh, that stops the clock at 4:22.
You definitely can tell that wind caught that ball and just drifted
blew
it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was thrown out hard and you just saw it drift out. So.
Well, the flags are pretty much straight out. Flag poles are flopping all over the place.
Light poles are giving a little bend here as well.
Yeah, they are. It's coming. All right, so the Indians get to the line, 3rd and 10, 4:22 to go. Landon in the shotgun, Thomas Devlin behind him. They're going to throw it again. Ball is almost in Velasco's hands. Tips up. Luckily, there wasn't a Tiger there to pick that thing off.
Yeah, it floated up there for a minute.
So it's going to be 4th and 10 for the Indians. 4:18 to go. Indians are out there to go for it, so I doubt they're going to go for it, but they'll line up and punt, and I guess they'll see what they read and decide from there. Yep, they're going to go for it. They audible into another set. Landon by his onesie back there. Little pooch punt. It's blocked. It's picked up by number 61, Pepper Rusher, and he's going to score. So they were in punt. They audible into another formation, and then they decide to pooch punt it. Pepper Rusher blocks it, picks up his own block, runs it in for a score. We're knotted up here, 14-14. So we're going to see what the course of action is for the Tigers here.
My guess is a run up the middle. Either quarterback keeper or Flores.
Yeah. All right, they're lined up. Perry under center. There's Flores up the gut, and he's going to go down short. That is no good. So we're tied, 14-14, 4:09 to go in the game. Strasburg is about to get the ball back. What an insane turn of events we've just seen here.
I mean, I get possibly wanting to try to keep the ball there, but you know, you're 4th and 10. You know, obviously you got the wind playing into that factor, but you know that's something you don't want to happen.
Yeah.
You know, obviously their size has started to factor in.
Absolutely.
To our players and how slow they are. You know.
Yeah.
Or tired for that matter.
Yeah, tired. You can tell, you know, that heavy line up front for the Tigers is starting to take kind of control of the line of scrimmage, whereas Strasburg had that for the majority of the first half and even the second half here.
Yeah. Of course, like, you kind of saw a little mentality shift, you know, as soon as, you know, Wiggins started going, you know, fast-paced, you know, the Indians didn't know what to do. No. You know, and any team from here on out watches film, you know, you look at that and you know, wonder if that's going to be something that teams start doing.
Yeah. Oh, Zach Marrero on his feet still. He's to the near side. He's to the 50, to the 40. Cuts back at the 45. He's going to go down at the 39-yard line. Huge return by Zach Marrero. A couple of really big blocks there sprung that play. What a return by Marrero. That's pure heart right there, getting it done.
Nice job there by Marrero.
All right, so here's the scenario, folks. We're knotted at 14. There's 3:56 to go in the game. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Indians from the 29-yard line, the Tiger 29-yard line. Huge return by Marrero sets him up in absolutely fantastic field position. Handoff to the near side to, who is that? Was that Caleb?
Caleb Hart. Yeah.
Was that Caleb Hart? Yeah. Handoff to Hart. That's good for about, can't see where they're going to stop yet. It looks like about 8 yards on that one. So it'll be 2nd and 2 for the Indians from the 21-yard line.
A little extracurricular there after the play by Egan Stevens. And the quarterback there, number 9.
Yeah. Yeah, him and Kerr were getting into it, but they've been in each other's face all night, you know. Yeah. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 2 for the Indians, 3:15 to go. Landon under center, inside handoff to Devlin. They sniff that out. Officials will blow that dead. That'll be a loss of about 1, maybe 2.
Yeah. You know, I think quite personally too, I think Indians should know huddle.
Absolutely.
And go fast.
I mean, the same guys that are on offense for the Tigers are on defense, the majority of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely. Go hurry up.
Yeah.
And start utilizing your speed more.
Yeah. Because you can see they get into the backfield and they're slow to get back over. So,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they're gassed. They're as gassed as Strasburg is. Holy cow. We've got lightning popping all over here. It's to the near side. There's Zach Marrero. He cuts up the field. Makes a man miss, still on his feet. That'll be good for a Strasburg first down. All right, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Indians from about the 14-yard line, looks like. Just outside the 15, pardon me. 2:24 to go. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Score is knotted up here, 14-14. Landon Martin under center here. Thomas Devlin in the backfield. Motion man to the top. Thomas Devlin inside. He gets the tough sledding yards. That's what Thomas does. He's a headbanger, no doubt about it. So clock will stop on the timeout. The Wiggins Tigers take a timeout here. Stop the clock. They want to talk about this, give themselves a little bit of a breather. Whipping, folks. It is nasty out here right now.
I'm afraid to even open the sponsor book here because
it's going to blow out.
It might have just blown out of my hand.
Yeah. But we do want to say thanks to the red and black sponsors and everybody that does sponsor Strasburg football.
I haven't done it enough yet to memorize them yet.
Yeah.
I was at a point last year where I had done it enough. I could at least tell you all the sponsors. I couldn't tell you all of the words, but I can tell you all the sponsors.
All right, so out of the timeout, it's 2nd and 8 for the Indians from the 13-yard line. Landed under center. Motion man is Hart. Hart gets it to the top.
They're just having trouble getting to the outside.
Yeah, they really are.
The linebackers are doing a really good job by Wiggins of getting outside and covering those outside edges.
Yeah, and that was Lath Ibrahim again, and he shed the block that Thomas put on him and made the stop. So clock will stop there. Wiggins will take their 2nd timeout. 2:10 on the clock. 14-14. We're knotted up. It's 3rd and about 10 for the Indians now from the 15-yard line. You know, the crowd is a little more sparse than it was before this happened.
Yeah.
But the student section is back in full throat, no doubt about it.
Yep.
Little rain, little wind, we don't care.
Nope.
Oh, to be young again. All right, 3rd and 10 for the Indians, 2:10 remaining on the clock. Landon in the shotgun. Bad snap, he gets it out quick. He's got Velasco. All right, so here you go. It'll be 4th and
about 1.
Is it about 1?
Maybe 2.
4th and 2 for the Indians.
It's like 4th and 3.
They're inside
the clock,
10, yeah. So they're on the 7-yard line. 1:45 on the clock. Clock is running. It's 14-14, knotted up. 4th and 2 for the Indians. There you hear the student section and the cheerleaders and everybody else. So clock is running. The Indians will call a timeout there. It stops the clock at 1:22. It's 4th and 2 once we come out of this timeout.
Rain's starting to pick up a little bit here.
Rain's coming back, huh?
Yeah. I will do everything we can to make sure we continue this game, but
get this in, yeah.
At some point,
Let's
If it
be
gets
honest.
too windy,
Let's be honest. For us, it's not ideal, right? We're sitting around
yeah.
a bunch of electronic components.
yeah, water and electricity do not mix.
It's windy, and we're on steel bleachers.
Yeah,
Yeah, lightning hits here, and you and I are goners, buddy.
we're toast. Be like the cartoon, you know, you just see a light and a skeleton.
All right, okay, so we're coming out of the timeout now, 1:22 to go. Indians are on the 7-yard line. It's 4th and 2. Landon Martin in the shotgun, Zach Marrero behind him. Thomas Devlin to his left. Here's the snap, inside give to Zach. They snuff it out at the line, and that'll be a turnover on downs deep in the Tiger zone. Well, hey, Espen, you see my sunglasses anywhere down there? Thanks, buddy.
Phone, papers, sunglasses.
Yeah, my Wiggins roster is about 330 feet from us now.
Yeah.
Still going.
I think it might be in Kiowa by now.
All right. So, turnover on downs. That's 1st and 10 for the Tigers from inside their own zone, deep inside their own zone. It's a blown play. Strasburg is going to get a stop there, a gain of about 2. It was a blown play. The running back went the wrong direction. Kerr had to tuck it and try to get what he could out of it. Still managed to get 2 out of it. All right, so that'll bring up 2nd down. Clock is running, 55 seconds to go. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 for the Tigers. Kerr under center. Here's the snap. Inside give to Flores. He's going to get snuffed out and down. That's still a pretty decent gain, though. Looks like a gain of about 3 or 4 there.
Big 3rd down here.
Huge 3rd down. 31 seconds to go. We're knotted at 14.
Of course, obviously, Wiggins is going to go for it either way, I believe.
Oh, yeah. I think you got to.
Definitely 4-down terrier for them.
Kerr under center. Flores the single back. 2 wide receivers to the top, 2 to the near side.
Try to spread them out.
Oh my gosh. Here's the snap. Flores back to pass, or Kerr back to pass, sorry. And they make a stop.
Nice job.
Big stop right there.
Nice job by Zach Rushman there.
Zach Rushman made a critical tackle there. Time has expired. We are 14 knotted up.
And I do not know. I have not seen a notification about the lightning, so well, it's close, but I don't think we're within the range yet. But I'm not sure what we're doing here, so. Looks like we're going to.
What are we doing?
That I do not know.
So we're talking about it. The officials and the coaches are meeting at about the 25-yard line, 35-yard line, having a little bit of a discussion here. Not sure what the question is. Well, I see Kevin Hemphill, the athletic director, going out to have a discussion. I don't know what we're going to find out here. What do you think? You think they're going to call it again based on that?
You know, I don't know. Is it one of those where we ended in a tie, or?
Oh man, wouldn't you hate to do
Oh
that?
yeah, I would totally hate to do that. But the other thing is you know, looking at the radar earlier, you know, this is a fairly decent sized storm.
Oh yeah.
And it's not moving very fast, so.
I know, and you would think with all this wind it'd be screaming through here, but it's really not. It's
Yeah.
just kind of hovered right over us right now.
Yeah.
There's lightning strikes all over the place. Yep, they're going to go into another lightning delay. So we went through this once. That'll be another 30 minutes. And then we'll come out and finish the overtime period.
We'll do our best to try to keep this video live, but obviously, again, due to weather conditions and the wind, we may not be able to keep it covered and or keep this going. So bear with us as we make those decisions.